What's up, guys? The 2021 season has come to an end. I kind of wanted to give an update on what you guys will see and as far as content and what kind of my intentions are for the 2022 season. Remember correctly, a couple months ago when I wrecked my car, I think it was about June or so, I bought this car that's behind me, E46 Coupe. And I originally just bought the car with intentions to use it for parts to fix my blue car. That, if some of you may know, if you've talked to me or if you've watched some of my videos, I've always kind of had a big picture to try to be more competitive in the drifting world. And as I started to kind of tear through the car and my ideas, I decided to keep the car with intentions to build it into a competition car. I kind of alluded to some of this in that time frame. I picked up what is going to be my engine, which I had a bunch of people guess. A lot of you got it right, a lot of you got it wrong. I'm going to a small block Ford. I know these engines very, very well. I can build them for reasonably cheap. There's a few little surprises I'm going to drop in the coming weeks as I do this build. I'm going to let that be kind of what it is, but I'm very excited for what this car is going to be. I'd like to present my future E46 comp car. Now, the intention here is to do it in about 3 to 4 phases. You know, phase 1 is basically going to be oriented around safety, cage, fire suppression, seats, stuff like that. The car will still be running and driving. The second phase will probably be more tailored toward Pro-Am competition, because that is the first level goal here, is to get to Pro-Am. And then third phase will probably be power, to tune the car and set up the car, and also help with like 5-minute timeouts and stuff like that. And there may be a fourth phase, you know, especially depending on how far I get, you know, hey, you know, if I make it to Pro Spec, don't know that I'll get there. There's some crazy drivers that should be in Pro Spec and aren't. And to be honest, I don't even know if I can afford doing Pro Spec. The big thing probably to change by the time I get to that point will be the power package. I am going to start posting on YouTube as well. I want to document this. You know, my TikTok stuff, you'll probably start seeing shortened down versions of my YouTube videos. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you have any suggestions, I'm very open to it. I am definitely in the learning path. I've been reading the rule book for Pro Spec like a Bible lately, just trying to make sure I build this car as close to the specs as possible. I'm super excited. I'm actually planning to tear into the car as soon as I get done making this video. I got a cage coming that I'm going to be putting in. I've got to start mocking the engine and transmission up. My big scare is the exhaust, because the E46s don't give you a lot of space for exhaust. To give you some timeline of my expectations to have this car usable, Hyperfest is in 5 months. If I drive Hyperfest this year, I said that I wanted to be able to tandem. So that is the goal, is to have the car usable for Hyperfest 2022 and to be able to run their A group and be able to tandem. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Got the engine bay mostly stripped, other than gotta pull the AC stuff. I've actually gotta pull the Freon out of that. And then I also have this electrical box over here, but once I get the rest of the dash stuff out, I think I can get that out. And then a few other little odds and ends in the engine bay gotta go. And the interior. That seat's not bolted in. I just was sitting in it while I undid stuff. Dash pad's out, dash bar's out. Once I undo the AC, I can pull the blower motor and blocks out, and hopefully pull all the rest of this electrical out. And then the back stuff is actually pretty straightforward. All the airbags are finally out of the car. We're getting there. Obviously, I took the door and the fender off. So yeah, gonna be a gutted car. Hopefully tomorrow night. I think I can get the entire interior and everything apart by tomorrow night. I will be posting more updates soon. Like I said, comment, ask questions. Let's go. Let's hype this up. I'm super excited. Let's do it.